Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I understand. From Encinitas Community Park, this is Presidio League Soccer. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg K. Porter, along with Rebecca Warden, bringing you the sights and sounds and the live stream. My father always said, remember John 3:16. The two teams today in this youth soccer match will be the Cardiff Mustangs in the G2007 age group against the Hotspurs. Let's get the lineups for both teams. First, for the Cardiff Mustangs, their keeper will be Loris Taylor. Start off the game. Anik Thrift, 2. 4, Chloe Stolars. 3, Avery Scott. 6, Kylie Stark. 8, Kensington Wright. 10, Ava Kane. 12, Kira Kowalczyk. 11, Mally Ott. 13, Callie Sater. 16, Lola Almendarez. 22, Nora Coate. And 42, Chloe Cox. And that's the lineup for the Cardiff Mustangs, G2007. And in this double AC bracket game for the Hotspurs, their lineup reads this way. Madison Rucker will be the keeper. 2, Audrey Labar. 5, Riley Bolter. 6, Mackenzie Ochoa. 7, Elise Fuentes. 9, Haley Burkhart. 11, Isla Hernandez. 15, Desiree DeJonas. 18 is Sally Pedro. 19, Olivia Roberts. 3 is Cece Aguilar. And 8 is Jasmine Gonzalez. So those are the lineups for both teams. We'll be back with the starting of this match. Stick with us right up here in Encinitas Community Park on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, early afternoon. Just about time to shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. The Cardiff Mustangs are in their white jerseys with the red shorts. And that's the way we have seen their club ever since we started doing their club. We did a girls' club of the Cardiff Mustangs first, and then the boys you saw recently winning a tournament, and then now here are the girls again. This time in the AAC bracket of the Presidio League. And the Hotspurs, we have done them once before as well. Some years back, I believe it was around 2014, but I could be wrong. But just check on the YouTube site, and you'll see it. Shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. We are underway. Down the left flank, and it is out of play. Two good soccer clubs in San Diego County. We hope that your day is going well wherever you are in the world. I know in the East Coast there's a lot of cold weather, as well as in the Midwest. Just coming down from Alaska, a lot of cold weather, and it's been a kind of tough last couple of days as far as the cold weather, the snow, and the ice and that. So we hope that you're somewhere warm and that you can sit back and enjoy this one out here on the West Coast in San Diego. Here's a throw-in from the far side touchline. A miss, Q, and then the save for Madison Rucker. Here's Cox now on the near side. Scott. Stolars now. Her run on the right wing side. And not able to get anybody to redirect it, but it was a shot and a save. Stark, but dispossessed. Aguilar chasing it down, can't get it to throw in for the Cardiff Mustangs in this 0-0 match. Right at about noontime out here in the West Coast. 6 minutes till. Here's the service, intercepted by the Hotspurs in their own area, and it's sent past the goal line. It'll be a goal kick. Encinitas Community Park up here in the North County of San Diego. We are just a short number of days away, a little bit more than a week, from our first girls varsity soccer match of the 2019-2020 season. Grossmont High School. They'll be playing Point Loma on the 19th, so set your calendars for that one. And then, just a couple of days later, as we have a foul, it'll be, for the first time ever, a home game. We'll be doing all the home games for the San Diego High School Cavers, who are CIF champions as well, just like Grossmont. So we welcome them aboard. I believe the coaching staff for the Hotspurs coach over at Monte Vista girls varsity soccer. So who knows, maybe they will be a part of the fray moving forward. Met a coach from Orange Glen as well. So we'll see. But right now, it's just those two high schools. Down the left flank for the Cardiff Mustangs. In the area now. Doing well territorially so far in this first half. 35-minute halves. In the fourth minute of the match. The actual time is on your right-hand screen on the second copy, but on this live stream, it's up in the left-hand side, upper left corner, where the score is. Of course, the most accurate time is by the center ref. Hotspurs do not have a shot on goal yet, or even a shot period, but the Mustangs do. Got a few of them. In this U.S.A. Girls 2007 match of the Presidio League here in San Diego County, the ball is out of play. Haley Berghard will throw it in for the Hotspurs. Hotspurs older girls winning a big tournament some months ago. Just a good soccer club here in San Diego County. Cardiff Mustangs trying to continue their action up in the attacking third. They'll have a throw-in. This is Chloe Cox with the throw-in on the near side. Kind of get a picture of the swings and nice playground equipment in the setup. Protecting the heat and the sun. A lot of playgrounds don't have that. They have it here in Encinitas Community Park. Along the coastline in San Diego, if you've been out here. In North County. Scott now sending a ball and not able to get a teammate to link up, but Scott intercepts it. Nicely done. Toward the central with Stark. And now running onto it is Mally Ott. Ott in the area. Ott turns nicely. Ott looking for space and has some now. Gets it to her teammate. And on the backside, a save. And then it's into the back of the net. A goal. Go, 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 goal. Nice action that time by the Cardiff Mustangs. I believe it was Chloe Stolars who put it into the back of the net. So good work, and they continued to make things happen in the attacking third. And now in the unofficial 7th minute of the match, Stolars and her team lead 1-0. Will it be something like if you look back a month or so on our videos, and you'll see, as I mentioned, the boys team playing and winning a championship. And in that match, they started off very strong in the first half, playing DV7, and won that match big time. Not going to tell you the score. You can scroll back and take a look at it. There's a shot and a save. Madison Rucker having to make a lot of saves so far early in the match. Makes another one there. Keep the match close, 1-0. Ott throws it in. In this U.S.A. match, it's the Cardiff Mustangs still continuing to have pressure, and it's going to be a corner kick now. Get a chance to see the accurate stats at halftime and at the end of the match. And the first corner kick of the match on that one. Almendares sending it forward again and keeping the Hotspurs having to play a lot of defense here early on in the match. In the central, and a deflection, but Rucker able to make the save. Going to take a stab at it. We gave you Kensington Wright as number 8. She may be wearing number 5 in this match. So, because we did not get a 5 in the beginning. So, into Central now. Aguilar, and that ball is going to go out of play. They're going to get another corner kick. Here's the second one of the match now for the Cardiff Mustangs, who already enjoy a 1-0 lead. Greg K. Porter along with Rebecca Warden bringing you the sights and sounds in the live stream out here in Southern California, the North County of San Diego, the very last county of California. It's a line drive, and coming off her line nicely is Madison Rucker to make the save. Rucker didn't want to play around with that soccer ball. A chance for one of the strikers to get their cleat onto it and just met the soccer ball where it was at. Where it was landing at. Good, bright keeper play, and Rucker has played well to keep this a 1-0 scenario in favor of the Mustangs. The Mustangs coming again, trying to add more to it. This one is sent all the way past the byline, and it's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a substitution coming in now for the Cardiff Mustangs. Thrift is in the match. She's number 2, and we have another 5, and now we're really confused. But nevertheless, one that just came on is Kira Kolchak. We had a little jersey issue. And I just get word it's Kira Kolchak is the new number 5 that came in, and I believe the other one was Kensington Wright. Yes. Coach helping us out there. Not uncommon in youth soccer to have some changes of jerseys and other types of things go on. And as you've probably seen at times, Little League Baseball and that. And give the networks a lot of credit for keeping track of what's going on in those World Series games and games leading up to the World Series. It's not as easy as it seems to come out to be. A lot of work involved. And we'll be doing some Little League Baseball, or if it's not the company of Little League, one of the other companies that or organizations that provide youth baseball. So stay tuned for that. No, you've only seen it one time. The Imperial Beach game, you scroll way back, some years back. A lot of folks have watched parts of that game, though. But there was no announcer in that game, and we plan on live streaming, so it'll be a totally different deal. But we thank each one of you out there who have seen portions of that game. Turned out to be a fabulous game as well. 1-0 here, the Cardiff Mustangs. The shot intercepted. Trying to get another strike now in the area. And tightening up there the Hotspurs, not allowing them to do that. Ott on the wide side. Ott's service is deflected now. Intercepted again. They want to get another ball in there. And it is going to be sent out of play. So getting multiple chances in the 18-yard box. And that has been the story of this match insofar as having a 1-0 lead. Multiple players touched the soccer ball and put it in the back of the net on the goal in the 7th minute by Chloe Stollars. Right, can't get it, but her teammate has it. The top of the area. Sent it to the central, and central defender able to get that ball out of play and try and get a run up the field for the Hotspurs. Take it away now in this AAC girls game. And Cardiff Mustangs again on the attack. Troublesome again on the wide side, and a shot, and Rucker has been up to the task today. Another good shot, but another good save by Rucker. Madison sending it upfield, but it's intercepted. Right, trying to get to it, and it's going to go out of play. Right again. Sends one on the bounce now. On the backside, Stolars nearly put it into the back of the net. Nice try by Chloe Stolars, who scored the first goal and the only goal of this match. Nearly had her second. Rucker. Which direction will she go with the soccer ball? Upfield. Trying to get something going. The Hotspurs having trouble with it. They find themselves trying to compress again and keep something out of the back of the net, and Rucker is able to make the save here in the 16th minute of the match. Just about halfway through the 35-minute halves. Ball out of play. Thrown in again by the Mustangs. Working on the exterior of the area. Intercepted by Burghardt, but it hit her hand, and so now it's going to be a free kick. So let's see what happens here on this free kick. Stolars will take it. Center ref setting everybody up 10 yards away. 17th minute of action, unofficially, like I said. Good strike that time by Stolars, and that was kind of trying to cheat away from Rucker, but she was able to get to it before it nestled inside the far post. Here's a good strike, and now they get it across midfield, trying to get something going, the back line, and now running onto it is Pedro. And this ball is out of play. And for a number of minutes, they could not get out of their own half of the field. And now they're able to get their shape going here. Having to be too compact that time because they were playing defense and the strikers not able to get past the midfield stripe. Haley Burghardt throws it in. Right. Sends a ball. Kira Kowalczyk now. Kowalczyk now. Good. Controlling the soccer ball. Just couldn't keep it in. Tried to turn that time, but that ball was a little bit too much past that line. The back line. Near side. And a deflection into the area. And a save by Rucker. So Rucker now sends it upfield. Burkhart. Cross midfield, but again, the back line have done a really good job for the Cardiff Mustangs in this match. Not allowing much of anything past the midfield stripe, and we saw that a few weeks back with the Surf playing NFFC Red. It was a kind of a first half conundrum for the Surf Academy. However, in the second half, they played a lot better, and it was a little bit different of a game, despite losing that match. Recently placed on the channel. You take a look at that. Substitution is going to occur. Hotspurs still trying to get it out of their own defensive half, and that one is going to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in now for the Cardiff Mustangs.
And wider, Callie, wider and higher. Higher and wider. Good. Come on, Lola. Patience, patience, defense, patience. One steps now, one steps. Yeah, girls. Time, Kira, time. Find a pass.
Kowalczyk trying to get it in the central.
Go on, Callie.
The near side. And they do get another strike, but this one is going to go past the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick. 1-0, the Cardiff Mustangs enjoying the lead.
Can I stop, please?
Chloe Stellar scored in the 7th minute of the match.
Right mid.
Substitution is going to occur now.
Callie, left mid. Kira, center to
As Stellars comes back into the match.
Yep.
Center ref directing things the right way. There's a skateboard park just north of here.
And let's pressure Kira.
A lot of good fun over here. The wide side, that ball is in the area a little bit more, but nice job done again.
Go to the ball, Kylie. Away. Drop central.
And now finally the Hotspurs getting an opportunity to try to do something up forward. On the near side, this ball is going to be out of play. The throw in that time was by Burkhart. Down the left flank, the Cardiff Mustangs with possession. And Rucker makes another save. Near side, that ball is going to go out of play. And it's 1-0 affair. Hopefully you're enjoying the action here from Encinitas Community Park. Cardiff Mustangs will have an opportunity to throw it in. That's Chloe Cox throwing it in. Scott. In the corner, Roberts.
Stay with her, Annika. Good, Chloe. Let's pass it around, please.
In the central, that's Sater. Her pass was intercepted.
Thank you, Annika.
Annika Thrift. Sending it wide.
Good, Molly. Keep going, Mal.
Into the area again on the near side, but not able to handle it. That had too much velocity on it for Stellars to handle it. So it'll be a goal kick again. 26 minutes, about 8 to 9 minutes left to go in the first half.
Turn and face, girls.
Hopefully you took a look at what we got on Facebook.
And we're in.
You want to like us on Facebook? All you have to do is just go to our website, and that's in the upper left-hand corner, gksports.org. That's all our social media pages on the top of the page. And like us on
We gotta get
Facebook.
some crosses in. Come on, girl.
A lot of high school football, Max Preps in the area and all over Southern California, actually all over
Stay with
the
Stay.
country.
Stay strong.
A lot of good stuff last night.
Stay with 2. Good.
Saw that Grossmont High School actually, their football team actually winning a game last night in a tough one at home. Continuing on in the playoffs. In the defensive third,
Kelly. Go on, Ava. Go strong.
Hotspurs trying to get something going.
Go, Chloe. Go. Good.
Near side. And Rucker has to make another save.
Kira, play left striker. Avery, right striker. Avery, you're fine where you are. Shield it out, shield it out, shield it out.
Ball is going to go out of play on the near side.
Lift her up the line. Find Chloe's feet. Good throw. Turn
And
it
to
out.
throw in.
Come on, Annika.
Running onto it now is Roberts. Getting it to Pedro.
Good.
Burkhart
Keep working. Patience back there, Kylie. Patience. Good. Now you go, Kylie.
trying to process an attack on the near side. This is Lebar, and it is out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Cardiff. But again, they get right outside the near side 18-yard box. And it's about as far as they go. I believe it was Kowalczyk that came in. There's 2 number 5s out there, so I have to, they both have blonde hair, so I have to try to figure out which one is which. There's no little mark to kind of help me out a little bit there. But again, there was a
Good pass.
equipment issue. Sometimes you have to roll with it like that, so
Call for it.
bear with
Call
us.
for it.
In the near side,
And across.
trying to continue an attack, and it is out of play.
Kick blindly, please. Come on. Good talking, Avery. Slide left, Kira. Slide left. Go on, Ave. Now you go, Chloe.
Hotspurs.
Away. Good patience. Big one, Kylie. Good. First to the ball.
And this one goes out of play, and we thank the coach for helping us on the near side.
Kenzie's feet. Kenzie's feet. Get it back.
Chloe Cox throwing it in. Burkhart on the intercept.
Stay strong. Good, Kenzie.
Burkhart still trying to continue on. Does so. Sends it to the central now. LeBar back to Berghardt. Just missed Pedro that time, but Pedro goes after it.
Good. Well done, Mally. Break out, Mal. Break out. Good, Mal. Keep going, Mally. Keep going. Drive forward.
The Cardiff Mustangs winning it again now. And a counterattack, which results in a shot.
No bounce.
About 5 minutes left to play in the first half. 1-0, the Cardiff Mustangs enjoying the 1-0 lead.
Good pass, Kira. One more pass, Callie. Man on, quickly.
In the area, and it's a goal. So it is 2-0. Didn't quite see who put it in the back of the net, but I think we got that on video, so I think you saw it. So it's 2-0. All that possession time in the attacking third, starting to, again, provide dividends on the scoreboard for the Cardiff Mustangs.
Refs up, please. Avery Scott. Go striker again, please.
Psst. Just a few minutes left to go in the first half.
Good. Patient. One more pass around the defense. That's fine. That's even better. Good girl. Good.
Right. Ott. Sdda.
Relax. Relax. Don't force the passes.
To the interior now.
Go on, Avery.
Right. Upfield. The shot. Rucker gets the rebound. 2-0. Cardiff Mustangs on this beautiful Saturday.
Go on, Kelly.
Kind of another warm weekend
Good, Cal. That's fine.
out here in Southern California, but it's kind of like the pockets of warmth that come along from time to time out here in Southern California.
Check in, Kens.
The best part about it is the winds have not kicked up.
Great pass.
Still trying to put out fires out here in California.
Good. No turn. Patience.
Here's
Drop off,
Burkhart.
drop off. Good.
Good first touch, but gave it away, but gets the rebound of it and sends it past the midfield stripe and out of play. So the Cardiff Mustangs will throw it in. The Hotspurs will try to regroup. They want to try to get a goal before the end of the first half if they can. If they can't do it, they'll try to regroup in the second half. I've mentioned many, many, many times it can be a tale of two halves in this great sport of soccer. The one with the geometric designs of the world's most famous sport, football. In most countries, soccer in this one. We got college football and some good stuff today. Two of the top four teams in the country going at it. I think they're going at it right now. LSU and Alabama. Trying to decide things in the Southeastern Conference. At least one of the teams that will be playing for the championship. Like I said, you can check out all of that stuff on our Facebook page. Standings and who's playing whom. And tomorrow, the NFL stuff. As you get into the nitty-gritty of the NFL season. Even saw some an article about the Rugby World Cup coming here down the road. They just had that World Cup. Congratulations to South Africa winning that over England. Of course, England getting to the final. Beautiful thing for them. After Rucker making that save, Sdda Here's Pedro now. Time and space. Settling that ball down, but cannot link up to the exterior of the space there where she had a teammate. And those are the types of things that have to begin to happen a lot better for the Hotspurs. Got to work with their teammates just a little bit better. Labar. Again, you're watching U.A.C, so it is not the highest of levels of youth soccer, but it's the type of thing that can get you to play at a higher level. That's the end of the first half. We hope you enjoyed all the action in the first half. And the score is 2-0, the Cardiff Mustangs. In its U.A.C Girls 2007 match, leading over the Hotspurs. Stick with us. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes. And on the live stream, that'll be the time. And on the second copy, the highlights of the first half begin right now. Second half is set to get underway here in a few minutes. Goals in the match. Chloe Stallars, she scored to open up the game in the 7th minute. And then it was Callie Cedar scoring the second goal. And that's where we are, 2-0. Hotspurs having a lot of problems trying to get any kind of attack going. They got outside the 18-yard box a few times, but that was it. Could not get inside the box at all, did not have a shot, and that's very similar to the NFFC Reds Surf Academy match, where the Surf did not have a shot in the first half. But in the second half, that match was different, and I won't tell you who won, but you have to take a look. It's on our channel, and it was interesting in the second half. Will it be the same thing here in this Girls 2007 match? Madison Rucker kept them very, very close for the bulk of the first half, gave them a chance, but they've got to get some offensive attack if you're the Hotspurs. Lola Almendarez will be the keeper in the second half for the Cardiff Mustangs. And why would you want to change out Madison Rucker? She's going to be the keeper again for the Hotspurs. Shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. We're underway in the second 35 minutes and the last 35 minutes of this match. AAC action on the Presidio League. Down here in San Diego County, I'm Greg K. Porter for GK Sports. We're at the game, along with my camerawoman, Rebecca Warden, who looks like will have that San Diego High School Cavers account. Should be fabulous to see two high school teams coming up in this new season. Both of them CIF champions, and that's the best part. Pedro trying to pursue it. It is set out of play. Nicely done by Nora Coate. And no, it's still in play. And now it is. It's going to be a throw-in. The center ref was pointing in a direction. I guess he was pointing to the linesman, but they said it's still, the linesman said play on. So now one player goes down, and it's going to be a free kick. And the coaches for Hotspurs are trying to get a player in a substitution. Don't know if they were playing a player short, maybe, because I didn't see one go off. Nevertheless, it's going to be a free kick for the Cardiff Mustangs, enjoying the 2-0 lead just outside the area. Had plenty of opportunities in the first half. Madison Rucker kept it remotely close, making a bevy of saves, good quality saves in that first half. From the far side touchline, a throw in for the Cardiff Mustangs in this girls' match in the 38th minute of the match. And sent at Rucker again, and she handles it nicely. On the near side, that ball goes out of play. Nora Coate throws it in. Coate on the near side for Ott. Ott on a nice pass. They try to get another touch, and they do get it. A good strike. It's a tough one. Goal! Go, 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 goal! Kylie Stark puts it into the back of the net from distance, and it is 3-0 in the 38th minute of the match. Beautiful shot by Stark. Hopefully her grandparents or relatives are watching this one that can't be here at this Encinitas Community Park. And they saw her shoot that one into the back of the net. Feel free to make comments on our live stream. That's what it's there for. Yes, this is a live stream. It is going on right now at Encinitas Community Park in the North County of San Diego. with the Cardiff Mustangs enjoying a 3-0 lead in this U.S.A. Presidio League match. A service intercepted. And it goes out of play past the line, and it'll be a throw-in. Not a goal kick. So Sdda has scored a goal, along with Stark and Stolars. Little bit of a big hill to climb if you're the Hotspurs, but in youth soccer, anything can happen. But for it to happen for the Hotspurs, they've got to get a lot more touches, and they can't really be playing too much in their own defensive half, which has been the case in this match. Scott now. Scott on the move. Scott, her service intercepted. Nobody there in the central of the area. But upfield, they're able to keep it right where they wanted to. Here's Scott again. Scott tries to strike it that time and wasn't able to do so, as the body of the defender was right there. And it's out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the far side touchline about midfield now for the Hotspurs. They want to try to get something going here. Seen matches where you don't have a lot of touches, don't have a lot of territorial advantage, but then all of a sudden you're able to put something into the back of the net and change the complexion of the match. The Hotspurs want to see if they can do something like that. And they need to think about doing it relatively quick. They're down 3-0. Pedro trying to pursue it for the Hotspurs. Up forward. And she's going to have to be one of those players that try to make something happen. She was about the only player that made anything happen in the first half. And a few touches across midfield. Right outside the area. It's going to be a throw-in now. Hotspurs going to throw it in. From the far side touchline towards Pedro. Pedro into space, can't win it. It's sent out of play. And give credit to the back line, although for the Cardiff Mustangs, because they did a very, very good job in that first half, bottling them up in their own half of the field. So not so much just not moving forward with the soccer ball and connecting for the Hotspurs, but it was also the line for the Cardiff Mustangs doing a very stellar job at defending. On the near side, here's Bolter trying to get another strike, and they can't. And on the near side, that ball is going to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in, though, for the Hotspurs. Going after is Desiree Naganis. I should say Deganis. Deganis throws it in over to Pedro. Aguilar, who got everything started across midfield now. Burkhardt is trying to get to it. Cannot. And so here go the Cardiff Mustangs now. Another attack in the attacking third. Into the area now and trying to chase it down to get it was Avery Scott. Rucker drives it upfield. She just wants to try to get something going quickly for her team. Into the central now. The near side. Aguilar trying to get to it. Bolter pursuing into spaces a little bit better now here in the second half. The Hotspurs, but the problem is they're working uphill 3 goals. Taken away by the Cardiff Mustangs, but quickly into deep back, sent up forward. Here's Burkhardt now on the soccer ball. That ball is sent out of play, and they'll get a chance for a throw-in. Substitutions are going to come in from the near side for the Cardiff Mustangs. One of the goal scorers, Callie Sater, is coming into the match. She's number 13. And the other number 5 is into the match. And that is Kira Kowalczyk. Able to differentiate the two at halftime. Headed toward the attacking third now for the Hotspurs. Very good soccer club here in San Diego County. Just have been up against it in this match today. But in the second half, I've already seen a lot more territorial things from a good perspective here in the second half. CC Aguilar wasn't able to hold on to it now. Teammate Bolter now not able to do so as well. So here is Cardiff Mustangs on the attacking third now. Here's danger, but a save by Rucker. Madison Rucker really playing well in this match. Drives it forward. Over to Pedro now. Pedro can't hold on to it. And back the other way, the Mustangs again now. Sent forward by Kowalczyk. Save made by Rucker. Rucker drives it forward, drops it down. That could have been dangerous that time. Could have been taken away. On the near side. And that ball goes out of play. Be a throw-in by Pedro. The Mustangs are going to throw it in. 11 minutes or thereabouts elapsed here in the second half. Rucker makes a save. Up in the right-hand corner. Up in the right-hand corner, you actually do see the time.
One pass now. Kenzie's got it. Good, and release Kenz. Love it, bud. One more. Good, up Kenz, up Kenz, up Kenz. How we doing, blondies? How we doing back there? Dave. 2 more minutes and I'll get you guys up the field. Patience, patience, defense, patience. Stay in front of her, Ava. Good. Come on, Kylie. Keep working, Kylie. Keep working, Ty. Good. Slide. Good, Annika. Drop off. Hands, Loris.
Pedro sends this ball all the way down.
Open up.
Almendarez makes the save.
Go to the ball, Mal. Man on your back. Good touch. Loris, get running.
Rucker makes a save. Good defensive play that time by Jasmine Gonzalez, center defender.
You're on, Kira. You're on, Kira.
Rucker now with it. The near side. Aguilar trying to get to it, cannot.
Open up, Mike. Let's go run.
After the throw-in by Coate.
Loris, get back close. Cross.
Outside the area.
Ball.
In the area now, and the Hotspurs able to get onto the soccer ball, sent up in the air.
Second hit, Loris.
Upfield for a shot.
Good, Kira. Come on, Loris.
And it's going to go out of play. Throwing in the far side touchline. Cardiff Mustangs enjoying the 3-0 lead. Want to switch the point of attack. Ott. Near side, it goes out of play. Going to be a substitution on this live stream. On a beautiful day, very little breeze. Coming into the match now is Chloe Stellars, who scored the very first goal of the match. And there is a number 7 out there. We do not know who that is. Nevertheless, Aguilar has it right now. The Hotspurs, Aguilar on the near side, sending it forward. Off of one of the players, Cardiff Mustangs, but they get it again. Isla Hernandez getting this attack started. Into the area, and they had about their best chance of the match right there. The Hotspurs down 3-0. But good defense that time by Cardiff. And so far in a match and a half, a little bit of match in 2/3 almost, the Cardiff Soccer Club, both boys and girls, have shown up big time. Winning a tournament in a match about a month or so ago, as you can see right on GK Sports, as well as now this match, leading 3-0. This girls' match, U.S.A. G2007. Having the tutorial advantages in this match and doing a fine job. A shot, and it's off the top of frame. Is that one going to count? Let's see. It goes past the line. It's not going to count. But, boy, it was close. They almost had their 4th goal of the match. And at this point, because they've had most of the touches in this match and had it primarily in the Hotspurs' defensive half, they really didn't need that extra goal. Now, when you're out there competitively playing, you're not going to stop. You're going to keep trying to do whatever you can do. Put the balls into the back of the net. They're leading 3-0. The near side. Here's CC Aguilar. That ball is out of play on the near side. Throw in. Kowalczyk, and they intercepted it into the back. So the Hotspurs now moving upfield. Enjoying the 3-0 advantage. Here they come again with Kowalczyk. Intercepted in the area, but they gain it back. And it is still in the field of play. So the Cardiff Mustangs take advantage of it now, trying to get another strike. And remember, they can score from distance. Thrift had a touch there in that sequence, the far side of the field. And it goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Cardiff. Just days away from our girls varsity soccer action. Might even be involved in a tournament that's coming in the first part of the year. And it's nearby, right across the street from the place where I like to get my dental work done. That's Dental Arts of Palm Avenue. You've seen the advertisements. Good affordable prices. Talk to Jaime Acuna. See what he can do for you. Dental Arts of Palm Avenue. Be some other sponsors joining us. Madison Rucker with it. Rucker, who's played a whale of a match for the Hotspurs.
Stay strong, Kylie. No foul. Good, Kai. Man on, Kev. Good.
In the central, Cardiff again not allowing much for the Hotspurs to do in this match, and they continue to find ways to attack.
Let's get across. Cross. Great ball.
Ball in the area, and a save again by Rucker. About the 20th minute of the second half. Add on to the 35 minutes. And I guess he's going to have a water break. He didn't have one in the first half. He's going to have one here in the second half. As I've mentioned to you before, sometimes that's the case. Just depends. It is a warm day. We'll be right back after the water break.
Anyone want to play goalie? Okay, well, let's stay in there. Love it. All right. We're going to go back out next time.
Are you okay? Feel better?
Okay, girls, listen up. These are going to be our new positions. Listen, please. We're going to have rollers at center back with Nora. Left back is going to be Chloe Cox. Right back will be Callie. Right mid will be Loris. Left mid will be Callie. Center defensive mid will be Kylie. And Ava.
Water break is over. They're usually pretty short. About 14 minutes left to play in the match. That is time for the Hotspurs to come back. But, boy, they're going to have to do a lot of work in a short period of time because they are down 3-0. 3-0 in this match.
You want to play mid? I'll switch you in 5 minutes.
Psst, psst. Just touch me right here when you're ready.
Step up, midfield.
Throwing in on the near side. Chloe Cox throws it in.
Good, Chloe. Yes, Chloe. Great ball, Chloe. Get it.
In the area. And the save is made.
Let's find passes. Under touch. Big one. Come on, Kylie. You got to keep running for me. Good, Cal. Drop in, Callie. Good, Chloe. Great kick.
Throwing from the far side touchline. Burkhardt on the intercept.
Get away. Good solo.
Aguilar. Running away from her is Ott. Maliot now. Ott service. Shot and just wide of the near post. That was Taylor with that shot, who played keeper in the first half, Loris. Like to thank her mother for helping me out with the roster here. Went off of Pedro a little bit, but nice first touch there. The shot and a goal! Go, 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 goal! Kensington Wright putting it in the back of the net. You got the 2 5s, and that's the one. That's one of them. So Wright getting the goal. Throwing from the near side, 4-0. Cardiff Mustangs enjoying the lead in this one. Right next to the skateboard park up here. Encinitas Community Park. Number of fields. Kind of reminds me of a setup over in Vegas. Did the Mayor's Cup over there for some years. They have beautiful fields over there. A lot of the summertime, they don't even play there. So they're able to manicure them for a good portion of the year. And maybe one day down the road, GK Sports will be over there to do a tournament. Las Vegas Mayor's Cup. Happens in October. They have a couple of other tournaments that happen during the first part of the year. Going to throw it in from the far side touchline. I believe that was Hernandez throwing it in. Hotspurs just really having a hard time in this one, just trying to get anything going offensively. And the more and more you have to play defense, the more and more you have a chance of allowing a goal into the back of the net. It's just the way it is. And here's another shot, and it's into the back of the net, and now it's 5. And just like the boys' Cardiff team, now the girls have 5. But that one was in a championship. Who knows? Maybe this team will have a championship down the road. Maybe the Presidio Cup. We'll see what happens. Nevertheless, playing extremely well today. If I'm not mistaken, has a second goal by Kensington Wright. Wright, Stark, Stolars, and Sater, the goals. We're down to about 6 minutes or thereabouts left to go in the match. 5-0. Some matches can be competitive on a live stream and some not. So, just happens to be one that has been kind of one-sided in this one. But you've watched a lot of our Grossmont girls varsity soccer matches, and a lot of them have been highly competitive. Don't know who's going to win it. And surely, with the Cavers, you'll probably see some of the same thing. Seen the Eagles, my niece's, older niece's matches, Aaliyah Porter's matches being highly competitive. Don't know who's going to win those. But most of the time for GK Sports, that is the case. But every once in a while you get what they would call a blowout. And from the very beginning in this one, the Hotspurs have been up against it. As the time is running out here at Encinitas Community Park. Check out our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the conversation. In the area, the best chance of the day, and not able to get to it that time was Labarre. The closest chance that the Hotspurs have had in this match, right there in the 6-yard box, to put anything back in the net. And really, if they had played this way in the first half, who knows what the score would be at this point in time. Maybe they might still be behind, but it might be a little bit closer of a scenario. And that's really the case. It's just not worked out the way they've wanted it to work out today. Forgive us for the technical difficulties. Kind of working with some things today. You watching the live stream. Of course, we can do some tricks. The second copy, but not so much in the live stream. But please bear with us. Because we got some good stuff coming for you in the live stream in about 9 days or so. Shot, and is this one going to go in the back of the net? No, it will not. But boy, do they have a chance. It'll be a corner kick. The best chance of the match there for the Hotspurs to erase the clean sheet. Can't even hardly say it. Only a few minutes left to go in the match. Almendares having to play keeper in the second half now. Didn't want to give up a potential chance. Trying to get a strike. They get a good one. It ping-pongs around. It's over the top of the net. Just could not get it to go dip down. Otherwise, it would have been a 5-1 match. Of course, the head coach for the Cardiff Mustangs have done some things in this match, moving players around, allowing some players to do some things. So not necessarily as he played with the same scenario as he did in the first half. Nevertheless, gives other players a chance when they have that chance to step up in different positions. Again, it's AAC. Players trying to work their way up to maybe a AAA squad. AAA scenario. And then beyond that, Madison Rucker on this AAAC team. One of the best players out there in the pitch today, as you've seen. She has kept this one to be a 5-0 scenario. Played very, very well as keeper for the Hotspurs. Here's the shot, and this one is going to go in the back of the net. It's going to be a goal. Nora Coate putting it into the back of the net. Center ref will be looking at his watch momentarily. It is 6-0. And calling this one to its conclusion. Well, we hope your day continues to be a good one wherever you are, since this is a live stream on November the 9th, 2019. And that is the end of the match. We hope you enjoyed everything from Encinitas Community Park, where we saw the final score. The Cardiff Mustangs young ladies scoring 6 goals and winning 6-0 over the Hotspurs. Again, as I mentioned, check out our social media pages. Like us on Facebook. Check out our pictures on Instagram. And on Twitter, join that conversation. All you got to do is go to gksports.org. It's as simple as that. Go to the top of the page, and you will see everything you need to see to join our links. On our Facebook page, updating what's going on in the playoffs and in the other sports all year round. For Rebecca Warden, kind of up against it today, doing double duty with KUSI, I'm Greg K. Porter, saying take care, God bless, and pay attention to our YouTube site, because upcoming in a matter of less than 2 weeks is girls varsity soccer. So long from Encinitas Community Park